Okay. I'm stoked. We finally have the Dyson Ontrac copper Bluetooth headphones. And I'm sorry, I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. We're gonna open the box, which, as you can see, I've already cut the strip. The security strip has already been cut, and we're gonna get in there. First things first, look at the packaging. And seriously, by the weight of this thing, you can really tell this is quality. You're gonna get what you paid for with this. You're gonna get what you paid for. So as you can see, we have our little Dyson logo right there. Cute, sleek, and to the point. Let's get in. First things first, when you open it up, you've got a QR code for My Dyson that gives you the App Store or the Google Play Store so that you can download an app. We're gonna take this out for now. Don't worry, we're gonna come back. We'll come back, I promise. We're gonna lift this insert, and under the insert, you're going to find kind of an instructional bullet. And so right now, this is just telling you, hey, you press this button for 2 seconds and it turns on. However, when you open up that first flap, it gives you a bit more information as far as how to connect your phone or other device to this headphone. So it's 2 seconds to turn on, 5 seconds for the Bluetooth to become activated for it to be read. Then of course you have your rocker and control buttons over here, and then 2 seconds of talk and other things. And it gives you some other pictures of how you can customize, because yes, this is fully customizable. You can actually switch out these items. You can switch out the many pieces and accessories that are on this headphone, and we're going to check that out in just a minute. And here's some more iterations of things that you can change. And of course, we have our handy dandy guide that gives us our warnings and other information pertaining to this device. For now, I'm going to put these things back because I'm way too excited, and we're just going to jump into the headphones. Let's get that out of the way and move the headphones back into play. Cute, right here. This is the carrying case, guys. This is the safety case, and for as much money as is spent for this, yeah, use the case, my guy, sis. Use the case. I mean, it's cute. So let's just gently pull out our set. As you pull out, you'll notice this little insert right here. Let's just fully pull this out. As you can see, the case collapsed. On the inside of the case is nice and soft. Nice and soft and protective. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little pocket in here, little flap in here, and that's for your charger, your charging cord, which I'm assuming is right in here. And we assumed correctly. Charging cord is right in there. Very convenient, easy to carry. You're gonna set that to the side. And here is this beautiful, gorgeous headphone set. Like, I'm thrilled. I don't know about you, but I'm ecstatic. What we've got is a very deep navy blue situation. Let me see if I can get that color to really come through. Yeah. See that navy blue? You see that? Gorgeous. With the copper and the little chrome highlight. Awesome. Here's our rockers and buttons. Our power button right here. Bluetooth indicator here. Charging port right there. Yes, so cute. Inside you'll see where it says left and right. Mine's already ready for play. I like that. Just pull and go.
I have these headphones from Dyson, and I want to review them objectively, even though I can't get rid of the feeling that this is just a made of spare parts from a vacuum cleaner. I mean, it's just, this company is not known for making audio products. They're known for, as my wife put it when I showed them to her, what does this have to do with moving air around? So they produce vacuum cleaners and air purifiers and heaters and, you know, fans and stuff like that. As a headphone, this is a little strange looking. This is very bulky, very heavy. It's relatively heavy compared to other products that the competition does on the market. It looks like it has spare parts from a vacuum cleaner, especially this. This is just strange. I don't know if they were going for a retro look overall, or something that resembles other products that they make. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's focus on the sound. They sound okay. They sound good. They sound slightly better than average, I would say, but it's not earth-shattering acoustic experience that you're going through listening to these. So, you know, they're not going to compete with the big boys out there, even though they have the price that suggests that they would. In terms of sound quality, you can't compare this to a proper Sennheiser, Bose, even Sony, even though I'm not a huge fan of Sony headphones. But they're decent. Comfort is good. These are very soft, very nicely done. This part here is relatively soft. The sides are super hard. So luckily, they're not going to be touching your heads. But if they are, if your head is shaped in a way where it would be touching here or here, then you're not going to have great time. For me personally, even fully extended, they are still too small. They only extend this much. And I have a very egg-shaped head. And I know I'm not the only person in the world with that shaped head. And fully extended, they barely cover my ears. I wish they would extend more. And after 20 minutes of listening, even though the top part is relatively soft, it bothers me. So I wouldn't say these are the best ergonomics I have ever encountered in headphones. As far as connectivity goes, they worked well. The connection was pretty quick. I didn't have to wait. The Bluetooth was found right away. So no issues there. They also advertising this amazing ANC, and ANC is okay. It's really comparable to other products on the market. Don't expect to, you know, put them on, turn ANC on and not hear anything around you. That's not what's happening. If you don't play any music, you hear things dampened around you, but you still hear them. If you play music, it's the same effect as in many other headphones. You know, if you play music loud, you're not going to hear what's happening around you, no matter whether you have ANC or not. ANC helps a little bit, but it doesn't take all the noises completely out. That's a total exaggeration. Other than that, it's going to be up to your personal preferences, whether you like the aesthetics or not. We're all different, so everybody's going to judge for themselves. If you are drawn to this, then rest assured you're not going to go wrong with the sound. But at this price, this is not the best product out there. It's expensive, and I feel like there are less expensive headphones that you can find that simply have much better sound. Thanks for watching.
I'm going to keep this simple. So, I have these. I have Apple's bigger version. And I have Bose. Those are the only ones that are high-end that I have. Apple, if you have an iPhone, which for me, S22 Ultra, keep that in mind. So, Apple, it is what it is. Not that great. Still good. Not that great. Not worth the price point. These, I can make the case. Worth it. Now, I feel like you're paying extra for, you can change that out and you can change this out. Let's pretend you can't though. Really, really good quality. You need the app in order to use these headphones. Now, I do have a Bose that are also, I think they're $450 when I bought them. Those Bose though, you don't need the app. App makes it better, but you can still use the phone without the app. So, I'm still going to give them 5 stars though, because I don't know if you've ever used a noise canceling headphone. There's a difference. These got the difference. So really, really nice. Now, if you really, really want to spend the extra $50 per this and outside, plus the phones, do that. But without that being said, still worth it. It's just really, really tough for me to say these are the best headphones. They're better than cheap ones. You know the difference instantly. The Bose are maybe the exact same, but you don't have to pay that much extra for the replacements. But that being said, I am not disappointed. 5 stars for sure.